know, do people say negative things, whatever it is. I'm a female bodybuilder. People are gonna say negative things. If I didn't want them to say negative things, then this is not the sport that I would ever have gotten into. The smoke is only coming from people who are intimidated or people who feel less by your presence. Essentially, like, what they're looking for is attention, right? They're commenting and they're taking time out of their day to say something on your post to get a reaction out of you. So you can react rash with wrath, as we're called not to do, or as the Bible says, be slow to speak and slow to anger. Literally just comment back with love, because truly that's what they're looking for. For your physique or your attitude or your mentality to make someone feel so wrathful or insecure about their own lives is saying that you have something worth power and impact for someone else. So just keep moving how you move, stay in your lane, stay silent, and just ignore the hatred and just keep doing what you do. What's up, guys? IFBB Pro Amanda Almodovar here at Destination Dallas in Texas. We are back with another video. Thank you guys to everyone who has watched the ones prior. Today is my first leg day back, coming off of prep, so I'm excited. We're a little over 2 weeks post-show, so body's kind of just healing. Not gonna go too crazy, but I am gonna get some quality reps in because I have not trained legs in quite some time. So catch us inside. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what other videos you guys wanna see, and let's get started. They're nice, right? They're so like they're comfortable. So with these, you always have to figure out how to sit with them. For this one personally, I feel that the seat is very far forward. So in order to get the stretch really on my glutes sitting where I want them, it really takes me about 1 to 2 sets just to warm up and find that exact muscle. So I really encourage you guys, pro tip, make sure prior to any top set movements, any drop sets, any intensifiers, all of the things, make sure you're really priming the muscle that you're about to use, because if you cannot feel it and then you go into those top sets, you're just overcompensating with other muscles. And for this, for me, I very easily can let my L4 and L5 lower back take over and start essentially just swinging it instead of really locking in and slowly driving on my outer glutes. Your physique or your attitude or your mentality to make someone feel so wrathful or insecure about their own lives is saying that you have something worth power and impact for someone else. What you say and do is a representation of your character, right? So if someone's taking time out of their day to comment on your page, that's a representation of their character. However, if I'm to go back and respond to that, I'm now stooping down to their exact level and being right there with them. And you're not, you're above that, right? So let it settle, let it wash away. I notice some people will bark back, some people say comments, or other people like fans will comment back to those people. Just lead with love, be kind, just let them say what they gotta say, because at the end of the day, if you're not doing something that's making people stop and question their own selves and their own growth, then you're not doing something worth of passion and emotion. So that's my take. Just for years, people are just coming in the gym and they're like, listen, I'm doing X, Y, and Z, I'm doing all of the things, I'm watching the swipe videos on Instagram, nothing's happening, I'm not progressing. A lot of times it's not what you're doing, it's how you're doing it. So you have to make sure you're locking into that contraction, you're locking into that muscle, and that you're actually performing it correctly, right? And then over time, slowly but surely, you strengthen that piece. A lot of people come in and they want to do a new workout every time. The bread and butter is what works, right? But it's how you're executing the bread and butter. So watch pros, watch people who know what they're doing or are similar to your body type, because everyone's body is different, everyone's movement is gonna feel different, right? What works for me is not gonna work for Ken or Sean or anyone else, you know? So know your body and continue to practice those movements, because once you lock them in, then that's when the muscle and the mind connection will go. To make sure that I am priming my heaviest movement. So today that's going to be a squat. I make sure my hamstrings are filled up and good to go, and my quads. If you notice on both of those pieces, I'm doing no more than 2 heavy top sets, but the most important thing that I'm focusing on is making sure that I'm doing quality drop sets. So I did a stack there, 12 to 15, was feeling heavy, almost a failure. I dropped 2 pegs. Then I'm repping that out. Dropped again, repping that out. So that is gonna be more beneficial than me loading up a leg press with 10 plates and doing it for 2 sets of 8 to 10, saying I'm strong, feeling strong, but not really digging in onto those muscle fibers with the holds, the squeezes, and the drops. So technique is truly everything, especially in our sport of bodybuilding, right? Like, I wanna feel strong, I wanna be powerful, but at the same time, I wanna know what's gonna get me the most optimal growth without producing injury over time. I'm gonna sneak up on Ken.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. It's
Looking
good to see
humongous,
you.
yeah. Your setup is everything. So I just tested this on the first try. For me, because I'm tiny, I didn't feel that extra inch or 2 on the depth in hitting the hole. So for me, that means throwing a plate underneath. So for my short girlies and guys, make sure that your feet are lifted to an angle where you're really feeling that your hips can open up, that you can drive the glutes, and that you're hitting everything in your leg, as opposed to just loading essentially just the quads and kind of doing quarter reps on here. Like coming back home to yourself, essentially. For me, post-show, I think the biggest thing that I miss, obviously, is being well fed, but mostly training. When I'm training the last couple of weeks leading up into a show, my strength plummets. You know, you're kind of just getting in the reps. But I finally this week am back to training, slowly but surely. Not death, but close. And just feeling sturdy in all my movements. So this is the first time I've hit a squat in quite some time. It feels great. My back's not too happy right now, just because I've kind of been really loading the posterior chain in the past couple of days of training. Yesterday was back, so I'm gonna take it a little bit lighter on this piece than I usually would in the depths of my off season, in the thick of it. But definitely some quality time under tension on the descent, and then quality contractions at the top. So I think the biggest thing with leg training is that when people get closer to a show, they're trying to spot reduce fat. Like a lot of people come to me, oh, I want to lose this, or I want to lose this, right? And they're talking about their hanging glutes or their hanging, you know, extra belly fat. But you cannot target reduce. What I will say is, specifically for legs, the more mass that you grow on that specific part of your body, the more pop you're going to have, which is going to push up against the skin, and then you're going to recomp and start to lose fat and build muscle. So biggest thing is eat in off seasons, eat in growth phases, clean foods, no dirty bulks, right? Have your cheat meals here and there, but the more disciplined you stay on your meal plan, the more muscle and tissue you add to that specific spot on your body, the more you're gonna see that rather than hanging fat. So I wish we could just like suction it off with a vacuum, but it doesn't work that way. And if it does, let me know if you guys know the tips. You guys have probably seen this, but I'll reiterate. Butt is here on the bench, leg is straight, locked out, and then I'm just gonna stand right up into it. Sometimes I change my foot placement a little bit, but for the most part, this sets you up right into the space that you wanna be. As far as execution, make sure that you're well rested, well hydrated, make sure that everything is on par. And then if you're still having an off training day and your body's not feeling it, which happens and it will happen, continue to push through, but know that obviously that, you know, that bad day is gonna build better days. So just keep showing up with what you have. But every day in here is not a pot of Lucky Charms. It's not the best of the best. People always ask, you know, how do you stay disciplined? How do you stay motivated? And I don't. There's nobody in this gym right now or ever that is always 100% motivated. Motivation is fake. It comes and goes just like your feelings. I can't rely on how I feel. I have to show up and know that I'm here to do a job and I'm here to get better. And time in life is ticking. We're all on a clock. That's just going down. So you have to make those reps count, those moments count, every single day count towards your people and towards what you love. So that's the way that I look at it. And it's just the best kind of way to make sure I'm utilizing my time appropriately and not letting a single time of this precious life go to waste, because it's very fleeting. She's wobbly. So for this, I'm making sure that I'm coming on a closer stance and going straight up, straight down. I wanted to do regular leg press, but someone's on it, so that's okay. We're switching up. I love the hip press. Sometimes I'll do it single, sometimes I'll do it double. Today, for sake of time and sake of, first leg day back, I'm gonna do a double just to hammer it and go close stance. So we'll see how it feels. I really, really like this piece. It's nice and smooth. I feel like most girls come in here and like they train and they leave looking all cute, and I'm just like a raggedy doll. This is why I can't wear light colors. Literally dirty, covered
with sweat.
Covered in sweat, protein.
It looks good.
Nitty and gritty, that's how we work. All right, guys, that is a wrap on the first leg day back since what felt like 7 years in prep. Nah, I started prep in May. I was supposed to compete way back then. So it's been a long, long time. I'm happy to have some calories back in, happy to have my personality back, slowly but surely coming back to me. Full throttle, just coming back home to myself, so I'm excited for that. And other than that, make sure you guys follow me, follow Nick. Let us know what else you guys want to see. We were thinking of a cheat day, we were thinking of a lifestyle day, or if you want some more training videos, I'm always in here. So let me know what y'all want to see, and as always, be blessed, stay working hard, and that's pretty much it.